Yo, so this is it. Into the bushwhack we go. Starting on the bushwhack section of the Ozark Highlands Trail. There's a map with some waypoint. I don't have GPS. I don't use waypoints. But I'm gonna use this map for a roundabout as to how to get around this place. I'm about 2/10 of a mile out of Grinder's Ferry, headed south right towards a bluff. I guess this is what it's gonna be about. Got a big bluff right up there ahead of me. And according to the map, I gotta head south and then cut back east. So I'm gonna see what's up with this bluff. See about getting around it. Anyways, I'm gonna show you as much of it as I can since this is a bushwhack, and I'll be keeping in touch, showing you what's up. Holla. Well, there's definitely good views on the bushwhack. That's like a little mini Hawksbill. Apparently, this field is an agricultural field, and visitors are welcome. Please cooperate by keeping vehicles on the roads. No gimme. I'm gonna camp, but not right here. In case it's dark by the time I get there, I'm going to the tea table, Devil's Tea Table. That's it, right there. Okay, here we go. Climbing this. Coming from there. This. Guess what, y'all? What's up, Devil's Tea Table? Holy moly. Worth every struggling effort to get here. Atop the Devil's Tea Table, y'all. We up here. We are up here. Tomorrow I gotta walk that ridge. Drop off on the other side. This is incredible. This is incredible. Y'all know I say it all the time. Get out more, y'all. Get to see places like this. Incredible masterpieces of the world. Of the wonderful, wonderful world we live in. Woo! I'm gonna sit right there and have dinner. Good night, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning. We got a good sunrise coming up this morning. This is like the second time the clouds have color washed. First time it was like deep pinks, purples, and it went away, turned to gray. Now it's back. It's like, looks like there's something like the sun. It is the sun. Cowboy camped by the rock. Devil's Tea Table. I think we should call it the Devil's Throne. There's like a perfect seat right there. It's a throne to overlook the river. I don't know why they call it a tea table, not the throne, but whatever. It's cold, y'all. It's like 34, 33, 34. It's only supposed to be in the 40s tonight, but then the next night it's supposed to be in the 20s.
It's bad when you have to sit up here and look down on top of people's camps down there on the river that have a fire going. I usually don't do fires. Plans. Hanging out just a little bit longer. May actually wait for the sun to pop up. Try and hit some of my gear. I got a bit frosty last night. See my pack, it's covered in frost. I already knocked most of it off of my sleeping bag, but it was covered in frost, especially my foot box. So I think I'm gonna wait on the sun to hit some of this stuff and warm it up a little bit. I'm gonna have some breakfast, and then I'm gonna push on. Yo, I'm still here. At the tea table, I've been hanging out, listening to the Eagles. It's fun listening to the Eagles talk to each other. I'm packed up now, about to hit it. Go yonder way from here, yonder, much further. As I assumed it probably would be, there's actually somewhat of a trail coming out to Devil's Tea Table. It's not necessarily coming from the way that I came. There was definitely some sections in there that were like developed trail, leveled off ground, rocks moved trail, legit trail. Definitely not maintained, but it was there, and I'm liking it. This bushwhack is turning out to be somewhat of a leisurely jaunt with some gnarly uphills and downhills. Looks like I'm finna go up a hill. There's the tea table where I camped last night. Over there. Anyways. Bushwhacking. Loving it. It's awesome. Back to it. I sat around on my butt so long this morning I gotta actually not sit around as much during the day. Make up my miles. Anyway, I'm looking for a bluff. It's supposed to come down the nose of this ridge till I bluff out, and then hanging east, right, if you will. Wow. Not that I had any doubts whatsoever, but the bluff ended up being really cool. It's a cool bluff. There's all kinds of little nooks, the sinkholes at the base of it. Wish I could have seen it when the inland sea was crashing its waves against it. It's supposed to be like a throne kind of thing. I'm looking for it. I'll let you know if I find it.
A few moments later.
It's pretty cool.
So in that literature, God's words were a little confusing on the bluff that I just came off of. At one point you're supposed to drop below it, then go above it. No, you drop below it, you stay below it, even though there's a road that goes up and splits the bluff. You just keep going through some rougher bushwhack stuff. And eventually the bluff line kind of peters a little bit and you climb up. And I found some more half trail, so yay. Stoked. Below that bluff line was tough. A lot of scrambling, a lot of just walking through that. It makes you hot. And there's very limited water through this stretch. From camp this morning, probably had like 6 or 7 miles to the next water source. I'd like to chug some water right now, is what I'm saying. And I can't. I gotta conserve it. So, anyways. Clip past the Home trailhead, crossed over the Duck's Neck officially in the Upper Buffalo Wilderness. There's a Whole lot of trail out here for this being the Buffalo Wilderness. Cairns and trail, all kind of good stuff. But there are definitely the sections where it's just nothing but woods. Seems like anytime you go uphill, there's no trail going uphill. There's only trail in good areas. I passed by a cabin, like a modern cabin, not an old cabin, kind of tucked off in the middle of nowhere. I was really close to the boundary at that point. Constantly keep finding boundary markers. Conveniently, most of the boundary markers have little arrows on them that show you which direction the boundary is. But anyways, a few hills and hollers later, and hit this old road. Old road apparently goes all the way down to the Buffalo. And so, see the Buffalo. Definitely shout outs quit. Old school Mountain Dew bottle sitting in the middle of the woods. I know you like your Dew, bruh. If only there was some cold milk right there next to it. Woo. I love finding old stuff in the woods. I love how this shoulder pocket, I can just leave the camera. Made it to the Buffalo. I don't know why I sing things. Anyways. So I'm here. I went due east and I made it. Pretty gnarly little stretch right through here. I am essentially headed right over there in that V. I'm gonna climb on top of that and head over yonder way. Tough climb. Hopefully that's it. Hopefully. We'll see. Still climbing this hill, and I come across this. It's literally just a hole. It's about 7 feet deep, 8 feet deep. And there's turtles out in there. Turtle hole. Almost fell. Not in the hole. Just almost fell. Anyways, still climbing this hill. I just looked at the map and realized I'm like a lot further south than what I'm supposed to be. I'm not even in the park anymore. So, don't try to find this hole. It's not in the park. Let's see if I can make it through this vine jumble. There's bluff to my right and bluff to my left. There's a split in it right here. In the split is the vine jumble. Going around. Gotta take the pack off. Send you through it. Alright. I'm going under. Made it. That was tough. That's a lot. I got this one. Well, oh well, oh well. I haven't made it to Long Wagon Gap Trailhead. There's a sign. That's it. Doesn't even say the name of the place. I head yonder, down that. Just came from out of that. That was probably the toughest climb I've had so far. Either that one or the one earlier today when I had to climb up off from the Buffalo River. But, you know, 2 really tough climbs today. Anyways, I was planning on going all the way to the Sylamore section. 3:15, like 3 hours till dark, 2.5 hours till set, but I still got like 6 miles, so we'll see what I can do. Is that bluff? Bluff.
I gotta walk on top of that bluff. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. And then after that, up there. And then back this way, and then up around that big knob up there. That ought to be some cool views up there. Y'all feel like it's gonna be a miracle if I make it out here alive. Look at this. I was just standing on this rock. Look at that. There's no telling when that thing's gonna fall. Could've just fell with me on it. Stepped on a snake. I had a hunter tell me he almost shot me. I just stood on that teeter-totter of a rock. It was a dangerous trip. You better watch your ass in the back country. That's all I'm saying. Well, watch out. Pay attention. A little bit better than I have, apparently. Anyways, ooh, wait, look at this thing. Look at the wings on that dude. Them round tail lights. They got some motor in there. Ooh, Buick. This Buick though. Man. My car. Big Creek, what up? What up, what up? Let me see. Bushwhacking. Alright, here's the verdict on crossing Big Creek. Gotta get across this bad boy. Looking pretty hairy. I'm going to cross in my socks. It grips the rocks really well when they're slippery. Get to the other side, wash these socks, put damp socks on. Finish out today's trick, whatever it may be. So, socks on, crossing Big Creek. Simple enough. What up, y'all? It's dark. I know. Well, it's not really dark. It's dark in the camera. This camera don't do nighttime. Anyways, I found my fork in the road. I was planning on hiking to the fork and then camping there, finishing out the Bushwhack section tomorrow. But I got there and there's like crap for camping. So I figured I'd just push on. If I gotta do some night hiking, I gotta do some night hiking. Ain't nothing I ain't never done before. Anyway, since it's dark, y'all won't be able to see me the rest of the night. I am signing out here for the evening, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning. Holla. Peace. Spring Creek Road. Good morning. So hiked and hiked and hiked till right at dark, needing light dark. Found a real nice flat area up on top of like three-way road intersection, and it was like slightly sandy soil, bunch of leaves. It was comfy. It was the most comfortable spot I've slept all week. Anyways, got up early, hit it, was planning on doing the whole entire Sylamore section today, whole 32. Got up and chose one of the two directions that I had to choose from, third being the way I'd come from. I took the right fork. Anyways, I think I chose the wrong road. Walked and walked and walked and walked and walked and was confused about like the terrain and just, it wasn't really matching up. You know, I was still heading in the right general direction, east, southeast. Eventually I came out to Spring Creek Road, no problem, but I'm probably like a mile and a half south of the trailhead on Spring Creek Road. There is a spot on the map, you take a left fork, but I had already taken a left fork off of another road, so I don't know. Definitely two forks in there. I imagine the other road would have led to the trailhead. Yeah, take the left fork. Closer to Tater Hill. Tards. People suck. Anyways, looking for the trailhead.
Yeah, I definitely went the wrong way. GPS Bushwhack, well, GPS Dillard Ferry, is up that way. So that's the way I should have come in from. I did not. Moccasin Springs, 9 miles, yonder way. Let's see what I can do. Finally back on like regular maintained trail and stuff. So stoked, ready to roll. Holla. Whoa. Okay, I think I may have somehow gotten off trail. I don't know. I haven't seen a trail marker in a while. The trail got really rough. And now I just found this huge cave. Hey! There's big holes in the ceiling. This is awesome, but at the same time, it sucks. Because I don't think this is the trail. Hello? This is unbelievable. Well, it's illegal to go in caves, so I'm not gonna go any further, but this is awesome. Bye, cave. I gotta go try and find the trail. So yeah, I walked right past a couple of double blazes, turned to the right, indicating go right. I'm pretty sure I even looked right at them, but there was such a well-defined path straight ahead and not a well-defined path turning to the right. Whatever. Probably did about a half mile straight uphill all the way up to that cave. Oh well, I got to see a really cool cave. Now I'm back on the trail. Holla. I made it. Moccasin Springs Trailhead. Ozark Highlands Trail. Woo! Tired, y'all. I've done around 11 miles so far today. It's 11:15. So about this 32, upwards of 34 miles now. I've already gone the wrong way twice. This trail is a lot less traily than I thought it was gonna be. The blazes are difficult to see at times. The trail is almost non-existent at times. Lots of rocks, lots of sloped trail, walking on an angle. Wears your feet and your ankles out. The main reason I want to do it because I've been getting cold when it's only in like the mid to low 30s. It was in the 40s last night, quite toasty. It's supposed to be down in the 20s tonight, and I ain't trying to play that game. I don't want to be cold again. It's not fun trying to sleep when it's that cold, so figured I'd just push it. I like challenging myself. I've already mentioned this before. So, needless to say, not so sure that I will make the 32, 34, whatever it is, by sundown. So, I don't know, I'm torn between actually staying out on trail one more night to be cold, or push on to the truck where I have a thicker sleeping pad and extra clothes and stuff. Sleep in the back end of my truck like I've done plenty of times before and be nice and toasty. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that's the plan, or the options rather, so let's see what happens. I'm at the Crippled Turkey Trailhead. It's also the North Sylamore Creek Trailhead. Been on a road walk for a while. Been walking Crippled Turkey Road. I haven't seen any crippled turkeys, but I did see a coyote. Boom! And just like that, I'm at my next trailhead. Pretty dope. Alright. I think this is the road that my truck is on. Anyways. Moving on. If you count the side mistakes and whatnot that I've made today, this is about mile 20. Just past mile 18 of the Sylamore Creek section of the LHT. Making moves, making progress. See what else we can do. I can't make much out because of all the trees in the way, but I can see for miles and miles and miles that way. Pretty sure that's just a big valley running off the channel thingy area. Yeah, that heads right down to the White River Basin maybe. Anyways, I feel like I'm on the edge of the Ozark Mountains. I can see for so long that way. Look, the land just disappears in the camera. Disappears in eyesight as well. Pretty cool. Cool view. Yep. Not on another road. Not a main road like the last one. Not a paved road. Just a dirt road rather. Gravelish. Anyways, I'm looking at scenery and flying through it. Lots of woods walking. Every once in a while I'll get a obscured view of something cool off in the distance, but for the most part this section is woods walking, some bluffs, a little creek action. That's about it. And roads. A lot of road walking on this section too. And rocks. Oh my god, rock. Anyways, I got about an hour till dark. Probably got 7 miles of trail left, so if I can do 3 within the next hour, that leaves me with 4. I think what I might do, I really like night hiking. I'll probably end up doing the last 4 in the dark. I think I'm probably gonna get on up to the truck. Probably be around 8 o'clock. Anyways, still road walking. I'll holler at you if I see something cool. If not, this might be the last time I'll holler at you. Dark's not that far away. See the sun going down back there. Anyways, if I don't see anything else cool, I'll see you at the truck. If I see some other cool, I'll see you in a little bit. Holla. Peace. Made it out of the woods. Made it to the truck, kicked around for a second, thought about staying, like nah, might as well go. Plus mom's cooking food apparently, so warm dinner, bed, sleep in, and not freezing cold temperatures. So I'm doing it. I'm going to the house. Anyway, the trail was, well, it was a trail. Night hike was okay, no critter, well, one armadillo, super rocky, rough. Feet are pretty much destroyed, legs hurt. I did, we'll say 34 miles today. And I did it in 14 hours, so not too bad. The only thing is the soreness. I'm just beat up. Anyways, the trip was awesome. The trip was great. Finna go to mom's, chill out for a day or two, have Thanksgiving. Stoked for some turkey. Ozark Highlands Trail from Woolham to Matney Trailhead, 79 miles total, 16 miles bushwhack, if not more. Pretty awesome. It was great. I really enjoyed it. I think my favorite section was from Highway 65 to Highway 14. That was an incredible section of trail. Really liked it. But the bushwhack was incredible. Really enjoyed that as well. Not the biggest fan of the Sylamore Creek section. Did blow through it really quickly today, but it was tough and rough. Not as rewarding as some of the other trails around here. Anyways, I'm blabbing, so signing off. It's been real. Holla. See you on the next trip.